Hello, beautifuls, and welcome to the very first episode of Godly Girl Talk. I'm so excited that you are here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, you guys, for me. Hit that post notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post a video. Y'all, welcome. I'm so excited for today, y'all. I'm so excited. Before we get into this episode, I want to make sure I'm introducing myself. My name is Shanae Johnson. I am a pastor's wife. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a friend. I'm a sister, and now I'm your homegirl. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Thank you for joining us today, y'all. We will be covering so much, y'all, on this channel. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about, is it lust or is it love? Y'all, that's a question that a lot of us need to know the answer to, okay? And I know that some people say, oh, you should know the difference. That's not necessarily true, because they can mimic the two, and the world has told us that love is one thing when it's a totally different thing, and biblically it says different. So we're going to break down all those things here, and I hope you stay long enough to get really what you need out of this video, okay? Because if you clicked on this video, that means that you're looking for that answer. By the end of this video, you're going to know if your relationship is lust or is it real love. I know you're excited. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up. I got my iPad, y'all, because I got my notes on here, okay? So I want to just go ahead and tell y'all what I have. Ooh. I have a 6-month-old, y'all, so he has me up most of the night. I also have a 2-year-old. Yeah, your girl is busy these days, okay? So I need my coffee, okay, and my tea. Okay, so let's define what lust is, okay? What lust is according to just, different websites. So this is what you can just find, just by Googling, okay? You find things by Googling, and we're just gonna go over this, just what Google says, and then we're gonna break down what God says, okay? And then you will know, okay? So let's break it down. So lust is primarily driven by physical attraction, sexual desire. It's intense, it's focused on present moment, and it can be fleeting. It's more about the physical chemistry between two people, and the connection may not extend beyond that. All right, so we're going to get into that later in the video deeper, but right now I just want to give y'all just the Google definition, y'all, because you can find this on your own, okay? All right, so let's see what Google says love is, right? So they said love, on the other hand, is deeper and more complex. I think that's true. It involves emotional connection, trust, care, and willingness to support and understand someone over time. Love grows, it evolves, often includes aspects of lust. So, but it's not limited to physical attraction. It's a broad range of feelings, including affection, empathy, and respect. All right, so that's what Google says lust and love is, okay? All right, so if you want to go by this definition, you can, but we're going to break down in this video what are the signs of lust, because I feel like we just need to break it down instead of going through all of this and just, oh, I still can't tell. Sometimes you can read this, but how do I know? How do I know if my relationship is just lust or is it love? Okay, so we're gonna have to break that down, right? All right, so let me take these off. I'm gonna take off my glasses, y'all, because I need y'all to see me, okay? I need y'all to feel me. I like to go ahead and give you what God says about it and what the Bible says about it, okay? So I'm gonna give it to you first, y'all. I do use the Message version when I'm giving versions of the Bible, because it's just the easier version. If you're looking for an easier version of the Bible that breaks it down, the Message version is amazing, okay? I know you got the different types that you can read, and I know sometimes it's hard for certain people to understand, especially when you're new and you're a new believer and you're trying to get into the word. Sometimes the different versions of the Bible can be very complex and difficult, especially big words and stuff that you don't really know the meaning to. So my husband's a pastor, so he has a certain book of the Bible that he knows all those words. Me, okay, your girl don't know all them words, so I don't be knowing all them words. I'd be like, Lord, I can't get into all of this because I don't even know these 3 words. I got to go and study those 3 words before I can actually study the book of the Bible, because I don't even know what these 3 words mean. The Message version is really good. So anybody who's looking to find a good version of the Bible that you can understand, the Message Bible breaks it down, y'all. I'm telling you, it breaks it down. I'm finna tell you right now. I'm finna show you how easy the Message breaks it down, okay? 1 Corinthians 13:7 says love never gives up, okay? Love cares more for others than self. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Ooh. Love doesn't strut, doesn't have swelled head, doesn't force itself on others, isn't always me first, doesn't fly off the handle, doesn't keep score of the sins of others, never looks back, but keeps going to the end. Okay. All right. And so then the Bible speaks on how, it speaks on how lust is temptation that turns you farther away from God, that like brings you, like, that kind of separates you from God. So you got to just know, like, y'all, lust, or is it lust or is it love? Okay, because you got to remember, so if lust separates you from God, do you want to really be in a relationship that separates you from God? Like, just let's just be real. I understand, you know, you're feeling good, or he can make you feel good, or he can do this and whatever, but you got to know, like, is that worth it to be separated from God? Is it? Okay, ask yourself that. Okay, I don't know who's this for, but ask yourself that, y'all. Like I said, I'm speaking on experience. I know from firsthand. I know how these things work. I know how some guys can get in your head, but you have to ask yourself, is this relationship worth being separated from God? That's just what it is. But I have to give you a text on lust real quick, because I need to give you a verse on that. So like I said, let's go back. 1 Corinthians 13:7. If you're looking on a scripture for about love in the Bible, that's a good place to start there. And then as far as lust, it speaks on lust on different parts of the Bible. We got 1 John 2:16. We have James 1:14. We have Matthew 5:27. So we have different books of the Bible, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the Message version of one of these verses really quick, just to get you to know, like, what lust is really is in the text, and what God says lust is, and why is lust sinful. Okay, so while lust can be sinful, let's just say that. So let's James 1:14. Okay, so we're gonna go, and I'm gonna break it down in the Message version really quick, y'all, and we finna get into this video for real, y'all. We walking heavy with this verse. We walking heavy, y'all. Let me tell y'all, let me show y'all how the Message breaks it down, y'all. Okay, the Message version says, I'm just gonna sum it up. It says, the temptation to give into evil comes from us, and only us. It says, we have no one to blame but the leering, seducing flare up of our own lust. Okay, lust gets pregnant and has a baby. It's called sin. That's what the baby is called, sin. Sin grows up to adulthood and becomes a real killer, y'all. All right, so if you're in this relationship, and listen, if you're in a relationship and it's just lust, this is what the text says. Okay, that's what the Bible says. Okay, that's just what the Bible says. You know, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Let's get into the why you're really here. Okay, now, you're here because you want to decide if the guy that you're seeing, or maybe your marriage, you want to know, is it built on lust or is it built on love? So if you are here and you have to ask, is it love or lust? That may be your answer. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying, you might already have your answer if you have to ask, because you're gonna know love. Okay, you're gonna know what loves feel like. Okay, so the Bible also states that God is love, right? So to know God is to know love. If you do not know God, you do not know love. Okay, that's just what it is. So that's the number one step to knowing if it's love, right? So let's just go ahead and get into how you're going to really dissect your relationship to really know if that man is here for lust or is he here for love. All right, so one of the biggest things about lust is it is selfish. Lust is selfish. Okay, they're thinking about themselves, y'all. That's just what it is. So if that man is selfish and he has to have it right then, and you know what it is, we don't even have to say what it is. We already know. We're all adults here. Okay, if you aren't an adult yet and you clicked on this video, I hope that this does help you, because I know that even with young women, teenagers, they're dealing with the same thing, even though that you need to be saving it for marriage. But I know what the world has become, and I know exactly what goes on, okay, with teenagers. So if you are a teenager and you're here and you're watching this video, rest assured, baby, you're gonna know too. Okay, I got you, girl. I got you. So selfishness. Okay, so It's self-centered, you guys. I have notes here that I have written down, so y'all gotta excuse me. I got my notes here that I have. I went over all these things and I really just dissected everything and wanted to make sure you guys have steps. So we're gonna do step number one. Is he selfless or is he selfish? Okay, selfish, you're concerned about yourself and your needs. Selflessness, you're concerned about others. So is he concerned about you or is he concerned about himself when it comes down to, you know what, okay? If there is a part in your relationship where you don't feel comfortable in the bedroom, let's just say that, and you're saying, hey, I ain't trying to do this right now, okay? And we're gonna get into the marriage later, okay? We talking about just regular relationships, right? You're engaged or you're just dating or whatever, okay? We're gonna see. Is he concerned about you? So if you are saying, hey, I want to take it slow, I ain't trying to go there right now, I just think that, it's other things that we need to be doing other than that, blah, blah, blah. Is he mad? Is he mad? Okay. And is he saying, baby, okay, I understand. We'll go at your place. Ooh, you know what that is? That's called selflessness. He's worried about you. He's concerned about you. That's him being selfless. Okay? That's love. That's somebody who loves you. Somebody who's selfless that says, hey, baby, okay, I got you, baby. We ain't got to do that right now. We ain't got to do that right now, boo. We can wait or whatever. We can go at your pace. Boom. That's what you need. Selfish. Is he selfish? Or is he saying, you don't love me for real? You don't, let me just get into it. You don't love me for real? If you really love me, you will do this. Selfish. Hello? Selfish. Because he's worried about him. Okay? So don't let them trick you into saying, if you love me for real, baby, don't listen to that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. Don't say if you look, because if you love me, you will go at my pace. Okay. Now let's get into that tea. So number one, like we said, y'all, I'm gonna keep repeating it because I want y'all to get this. Y'all gotta get this, ladies. You got to get this. It don't matter what age group you're in, you got to get this. Is he selfless or is he selfish? That's gonna tell you. Lust, selfish. Love, selfless. Okay, I like that. I like that kind of carrying on. I'm telling y'all. Let's go on to the next point. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we cooking up. Y'all, we cooking today. Let her cook. Okay, let's go. Number two, do y'all have an emotional connection? All right, so with love, that connection, the emotional connection is there. Okay, it ain't all about just the physical. With the love, you have that connection. Does he want to talk to you about things? Like, is he open with you? Y'all, hold on, because it's hot in here. Because, y'all, I'm hot in here. Man. All right, so let's go back. What was I? Emotional connection. Okay, let's get back to it. All right, so for an emotional connection, right? That's love, because he wants to know you emotionally. For lust, he wants to know you physically. So is he avoiding deep connection? Is he avoiding commitment? Right? What avoiding commitment looks like basically is he ain't trying to do those talks, all that lovey-dovey stuff. I ain't trying to talk about all that. Okay, I ain't into all that. Is he avoiding marriage? Is he saying, well, I ain't trying to get married right now. Like, I ain't trying to do that. That's a red flag, y'all. They talk about them red flags, y'all. I'm gonna get me a red flag. That's the thing. I'm gonna get me a red flag, okay? That way I can wave it up when we having our girl talks. I'm gonna get me a red flag. But that's a red flag. If he's saying, I ain't trying to get married right now, like, I ain't trying to do that, and he knows your desire for marriage, he knows your desire for a relationship and where you want to take it, because as women, we tell them, okay? We tell them exactly what we want. As a woman, most of us wear our heart on our sleeve. They know exactly how we feeling about things, and that's just what it is. So he knows, right? So is it that? So I'm going to repeat it again. Number two, is it an emotional connection or a physical connection? Okay, so is he trying to get to know you on a deeper level, or is he just all about the physical? So is he just talking about the physical? Is he avoiding commitment? Is he avoiding deep talks with you? Is there a deeper connection? Okay, do you feel that? Because as a woman, okay, you You know, if you would know, like I'm saying, like if you're in this video and you're here and you question it, then you already know, okay? But I'm here to give you confirmation, sister, because I'm your girl, and I want to make sure you have the tools you need to have a successful relationship and to be able to know what is what and what is not, okay? So let's get into step 3. I don't know how many steps I have just yet. I'm just kind of just going like this. So just and this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Once y'all get into, I'm just gonna pause it real quick. When you click on my episodes, make sure you have you a cup of tea, baby, or coffee, or whatever your desired drink is. Sit back and relax, baby. I want this girl talk to be your time in the day to just sit back and just enjoy and just get into this talk, okay? Put me on the screen, put me on your TV, on your iPad, or whatever you have, and let that be your alone time of the day, because we having girl talk. If you got your kids running around, that's fine, because my baby is right over there and I'm sure he gonna interrupt me soon, okay? But even if you have your kids running around, just let this be a time in your day where you can just sit back and relax, and you can just listen to this, right? Even if you want to just put me in your headphone and just listen to it, okay? Just do that. Let this be, I want to be able to be a safe space for you, somewhere you can go to get the tools that you need. Like I said, like you need these things. So let's just get back into it. It's his vision for you long term, okay? So basically, I have my notes, you guys, y'all know that. It's focused on the present. So is he thinking about the now, or is he thinking about the future? So that kind of somewhat goes into the last one, with the emotional connection a little bit, but it is different. Is he looking at what he can get from you now, or is he talking about the future with you? Is he talking about a long-term vision with you? So is it short-term or is it long-term? Okay, so let me give you some examples of what long-term. So is he talking about marriage, or is he talking about where he sees you guys at, or your relationship at? Or is he just saying, I ain't trying to talk about that, or whatever, that ain't, you know, we'll talk about that at a later date? Because I'm telling you, when a man knows, he knows, okay, y'all? I met my husband and married my husband within 3 months, baby, because we knew, okay? I had been in different relationships. I have been hurt so many different times. I believe that men loved me, and they didn't. There was after one thing. And so when I met my husband, I knew he was my husband. When he met me, he knew I was his wife. So they know, okay? The world wants you to think that, oh, y'all moving too fast. When you know, you know. When he knows, he knows. So don't let nobody tell you, hey, y'all moving too fast. Now, there's certain times where sometimes you can't be moving too fast, but moving too fast with the wrong person gonna lead you down a bad trail. But when it's the right person and he knows that you're his wife, he'll know. He's gonna tell you, okay? He knows. I need to get a time frame. I need to ask my husband when he knew. I think he knew the first time he talked to me, okay? The very first time he knew. I have a friend, her and her husband, they met within, I think she said 30 days. I think she just posted it on her story the other day. Like, they knew. They're happily married, been married for almost 4 years, okay? My brother and his wife, like, been married, I believe, for 7+ years. So that's what I'm saying. They met, and that's just, I'm telling you, when they know, they know. So don't let him tell you that, oh, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get married, or, you know, we'll just talk about that. Like, baby, do you know? And you need to, and if he's giving you the run around on it, baby, go ahead and pack your little bags and go about your business. Because that man ain't looking at nothing long term. Don't nobody want to be giving you, like what they say, getting the milk. What they saying? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Very cliche, heard it all the time, but y'all, them people ate when they said that. Whoever came up with that, they ate, okay? Why buy the cow when you get the milk? So let me break that down for my younger ladies, okay? Let me tell y'all what that means. If you hear somebody say that, this is what this means. If a man is getting everything from you in a relationship, if you are doing wifely things for this man that that have not given you a ring, that have not gave you any commitment, you have given him everything. You're giving him your body. You're cooking for him, you're cleaning for him, you're in his apartment, he's in your house or whatever, you're giving him everything. Why he need to marry you? Okay? Most men that's getting all that, They ain't looking for no marriage, no way. They finna get everything. Also, if you're giving him all that, you need to know from the beginning. Okay, y'all need to make sure that y'all are aligned. Now, if that's what all you want out of life, and you're like, okay, I ain't trying to get married either. And I feel like most women that are in that situation that say, I don't want to get married because they've been hurt. They've been hurt by different men, and they ain't trying to do that anymore because they have put themselves out there and have been taken advantage of. So they get in that headspace. But if you're anything like I was, I'm looking for marriage too. Okay, I want my husband to find me. I don't want to go out and have to look for no man. He gonna find me. And that's how it needs to be. So if it's in the situation where you've given him everything, he don't need nothing else. He don't need to marry you because you giving him everything without the ring. Okay, tighten up. Tighten up. Stop giving him all that. He don't need all that. He don't need all that. Okay, and that's just for him to take advantage of you. So if you hear somebody say that, if you hear your mama say that, and don't let them believe, and it's another saying they say, I need to test drive it before I buy it. Ain't true. Because let me tell you, and I'm going to get off on another subject, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this because I feel like I need to say this. So about the test driving it, because you're afraid that y'all ain't going to have no chemistry in the bedroom, it's a lie that the world has told you. Don't listen to it. Because I'm going to tell you this. What God has ordained, two people that he has put together, y'all are going to enjoy each other. God is going to make sure of that. He's put y'all together. He has put y'all together. Remember that. God has put you two together. So whatever happens in your bedroom, God's going to make sure you enjoy that. So don't let nobody tell you that the person that you're supposed to be with. Now, I'm not talking about people who just get married because for whatever and they ain't really supposed to be together. Okay, and I ain't talking about but somebody that God has really set aside for you, a man that God has picked out for you. You think that you ain't gonna enjoy him? You will. Okay, I ain't trying to be vulgar because we ain't talking about that on that channel, but you know exactly what I mean when I say that, because it's marriage. Okay, once you get married, you will. So don't let nobody tell you anything about don't let no man tell you I got to test drive it first, or you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be in that mindset. Okay, it ain't even about all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's a big factor in a marriage, but at the same time, don't worry about it. Okay, I know a lot of ladies worry about, oh, I may not this and he may be this and that. If God has set that man there for you, if you are his wife, don't worry. God's going to make sure that chemistry is there, that physical chemistry will be there. So don't worry about it. So I just want to say that, because if that's a thing that you are concerned about, because I know, y'all, I'm almost 29 years old, and I know to some, I may be young, but to you young women, I'm old, okay? Compared to my 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, my 21-year-olds, I'm older, and y'all listen to me from experience. I know this firsthand. Do not worry about that. Don't let no man tell you that he got to test drive it, okay? Let's move on. So let's move right along. All right, so is he looking at, like, again, let's go back over that, long term or short term. So is he looking at that long term stuff? Is he focused on the present moment, or is he focused on, building a future with you? Okay, so that's that's one. So I want to get into, it's another one. I want to get deep into that one. Respect. Something that your mama should have taught you. Respect. Okay. I'm just playing, but no, for real. I hope your mama taught you respect. And most I don't know, because a lot of guys out here that are just living life on the edge, they don't be respecting women. That's just what it is. So respect. Let me break it down as far as what lust is as far as respect, and what love is as far as respect. So with lust, it can sometimes lead to objectifying the other person, focus only on their physical appearance, on how they make you feel. It's transactional. Oh, that's good. We're gonna get into that. Love shows deep respect and care for other persons, valuing them. Okay, so it's beyond your physical. It goes above your physical. Honoring them both emotionally and spiritually. Y'all, it ain't nothing like a man. Ain't nothing like a man that can cater to you emotionally and spiritually. Y'all, that is, to me, okay, let me tell y'all, To me, that's better than the physical. Like a man that can cater to your emotional and your mental and your spiritual, baby, you got some then. I'm telling y'all what they do. What them young folks they be doing. You got some. You got some. I'm telling you. Don't be tricked out here. You know, I know the physical may feel good to you, but baby, it ain't nothing like a man that can cater to them needs right there. I'm telling you, the older you get, once you have children, you gonna need it. So is he concerned about that? Okay, so let's go back over it. Let's go back into lust can lead to objectifying the other person, and it's transactional. Let's get into the transactional. All right, so with the transaction, so what's the transaction? All right, it's when, you know, it's a transaction. So you're swapping something for a service or whatever, right? Like that's kind of what it is. So basically, like you go to the store and you're buying a box of cereal. You go pay Walmart for that. That's a transaction. Y'all had a transaction. You gave them money and they gave you something. Okay, so let's get into it, what it means with lust. How is it transactional? So you give them, and what do they give you? So basically, you can't get this from me unless you give me that. So is he saying that? So is he basically saying, you're not getting any kind of commitment from me or whatever you want from me, or you're not getting any kind of blah blah love from me, or you're not getting attention from me unless you give me that? Okay, or maybe he's not saying it. Maybe his actions are showing it. Okay, we ain't got to go over the actions speaking louder than words. I feel like you know this. Like, you know, like we talking girl to girl. Okay, I feel like you know this. I ain't got to tell you that basically that actions speak louder than the words. Like when it's all about what they believe. Like when they say what they say, Maya Angelou said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Okay, cliche, but it's true, y'all. You have to believe that. Okay, so we ain't got to get into that, girl. I ain't got to tell you that. Like, I'm talking to you like I'm your home girl. I am your home girl, and I'm telling you this. What is his action showing? What is he saying without saying? Okay, like, is he basically being upset, not talking to you, ignoring you, just all because you're not giving him what he wants? Okay, because we're not even gonna talk about needs because he ain't your husband. Who cares what he needs right now? But no, for real, who cares what he needs right now? We supposed to be building, right? We supposed to be thinking about our future. We supposed to be getting an emotional connection going. We need to be deeper than that. We ain't think about the physical right now. All that to come. God will give us that chemistry we need in the bedroom, but we ain't talking about that. We need the emotional. Let's talk about the now and what the future is gonna bring. Okay, let's talk about where we're going from here. Okay, so who cares what he needs as far as the physical? We don't care about that yet. We're not the wife yet. So only your wife need to care about what you need. But if I'm not your wife, I don't have no ring or nothing. I don't need to be cared about your sexual desires, right? Like that's not my concern right now. Okay, eventually, if we were married, then that would be a concern of mine. But right now, does it feel transactional to you? Like, does it feel like the love comes with limits? Is the love is it conditional? Like, does it come with conditions? Like, does your love come with conditions? Like, I mean, does his love come with conditions? Is it unconditional or is it conditional? Okay, that's another thing. Like, so, and that goes with the transactional thing and all that. Like, does his love come with conditions? Like, do I have to do this for you in order to get the love that I need or the love that I deserve as a woman? Okay, if that's the case, then that's lust. Okay, that's driven by lust. That's just what it is. That relationship is driven by lust. That's how you're gonna know. If he has conditions to his love, baby, we don't want it. Love, if he has good, think about if God had conditions. Think about if we had to, like, all the stuff that we do, okay, even as believers, even as Christians, even as being saved women, right? The things that we do things that we ain't got no business doing. We say things we ain't got no business doing. What if God just said, I don't love you no more because you did this? You know, you my child, but I don't love you no more. What if God did that to us, right? We would be in trouble. I'm happy God's love doesn't come with conditions, and he says that you have to da-da-da-da. Like, I'm happy that doesn't come with that, okay? So, yes, we need to be doing the right thing by God, though. Okay, we need to be living our life right. You know, we need to be on the straight and narrow as much as we can. We need to make sure we're in our Bibles. We need to make sure we're living our life for Christ. That's a true statement. So I'm not saying that you can go be out here being wild and stuff, but what I'm saying is basically, yeah, we are human, we are flesh, so we do things. So I'm just happy God still loves us through that, okay? Unconditionally. All right, so let's get into another one, y'all. I'm gonna make a part 2. So this is probably gonna be my last point, and y'all, I'll be more, you know, my stuff will be in order, because I could have sworn I had my notes in order, but it seems to me like I'm a little ill prepared, but I'm not though, but I am, because I actually had all my notes ready and I had written out and typed out stuff, and baby, it just ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. My last one is, are y'all growing? Is there any growth in this relationship that you're in? Is he motivating you? Is he challenging you to be better? Is he driving you to be a better woman? Not for him, but to be better overall. Not him trying to make you into what he wants you to be. Not him to force you into things that you don't want to do, or to pressure you or whatever. Like, is he motivating you in life? Like, is he challenging you to be the best version of you? Okay, like, is he doing that? Or is he just not caring about anything? Or y'all just existing together just because y'all got that lustful thing going on? Y'all just got the lust part. So is it more than that to you? Okay, so I feel like you already know the answer by now. Like, if you have gotten to this point, you already know your answer. Like, we have went over everything. We don't run over respect, selfishness, selflessness. We have went over temporary, short-term, long-term. We have went over all of that. So you know by now. But have you grown from this relationship that you've been in? And you know if you have or not. Are y'all still in the same space? Are y'all at a standstill? How long have y'all been together? Have y'all been together for years and he still ain't said, hey, let's get married, or hey, I want to marry you? Like I said, when a man knows, he knows. Okay? You know, I've heard of women, y'all. There has been women that have been with men for years, y'all. And this man, and they break up. They get out this relationship with this man just for him to go marry somebody else. I mean, you ain't thought about that? Because when they know, they know. So all along, he has drugged you down for all these years. He has, like, yeah, everybody know y'all together. That's so-and-so man. That's so-and-so woman. They together, but they've been together for years. They aren't married. Y'all been together for 10 years, 5 years, whatever it is. Y'all been together for a good many years, and he still have not married you. You have to ask yourself those things. Like, go from the beginning of this video and ask yourself these things and look at your relationship. Take these things and dig into your relationship. Take those verses and more verses. There's more verses. Like I said, I'm gonna do a part 2 to this, so I will have more verses for you, y'all. Excuse me, my baby is crying. Sorry, I'm trying to finish this video up really quick. Hold on. I apologize. I told y'all my baby was gonna interrupt. I knew my baby was gonna interrupt because he's right over here on the bed. But yes, y'all. So again, like, ask yourself these things. Take these things, these points that we went over, and put them aside with your relationship. Like, dig more into your relationship and ask him these things, okay? And see how he answers those questions. And you already know, like I said, you already know the answer to it. But it's your time. Like, this is your confirmation. If this man is not doing all those things and he's not aligning up with what God said love is, and what the love that God wants for you, because God is love, like I said. So if he's not loving you the way that God wants you to be loved, and the way that God loves you, then it ain't no point of being with him. Okay? If he's not loving you, y'all, and I want to go back to these points, so I want to make sure you get it. I know y'all like, why she keep repeating it? Because I want you to get this. Somebody somewhere needs to get this. And if you get annoyed with me repeating it, then fast forward, baby, or just, you know, sit still and wait till I get done. But again, because this is so important, I want to go back over what I've talked about. So first, we talked about selfish or selflessness. Is he selfish, or if he's selfless? So is he worried about you? Okay, is he concerned about you and going at your pace, or is he trying to worry about himself? So is he worried about what he wants, or is he worried about you? Okay, let's get into that. Worried about your physical. Okay, is he Is it emotional or is it physical? Okay. Does he want to dig deeper emotionally, or does he wants to just do the physical? So is he all about physical, or is he about emotional? So does he want to get deeper with you? Is he avoiding talks with you? So that's another one. We're not going back over it. We already went over it. I just want to make sure I recap so you'll know, so you'll remember, and you can go ahead and write these down in your journal or whatever if you already got it. Is he honoring you? Is he respecting you beyond your physical attraction? Or is it transactional? Like, is it a transaction? Right? Like, you want to just make sure, y'all, make sure you are putting your relationship up against these things so you will know. I don't want you to waste your time any longer than you have to, because I'm telling you, if this man is here just for lust and he's not there for love, it's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your time. I know you love him, so the love is true enough that the love may be there with you. So you may love him, okay? You may love the man, I don't know. Or maybe you think you love him and it's because y'all in the bedroom and the lust is blinding you, okay? Because that may be what it is. But you may love him. You might. I don't know. I've been there. You might love him, but it's the lust that's blinding to you, okay? But for him, it's lust, okay? I don't care how he said, baby, I love you, you know, I'll do anything for you. Yeah, whatever. We listen to that. But you ask him, when he said that, baby, I love you, I do anything for you. Say, well, where do you see us at in the next year or so? Like, what are your goals with us? Where is our relationship going? You ask him that. When he said, I love you, baby, I love you. You ask him, say, okay, well, baby, you know you love me. Okay, I love you too. So where are we going with this? Where is this relationship going? And his answer gonna tell you exactly if he's there for lust or love. That's just what it is. Don't let him tell you. I'm telling you, these grown men, y'all, maybe like in their 40s and 50s even, but I'm only finna be 29. So like, I cannot believe men are still like saying this. They're still literally saying, I'm not ready. What? You're not ready? Sir, Mr. Sir, what are you not ready for? Like, you need to go get with somebody who ain't ready too, and you wasting my time. Like, you done made me fall in love, and you over here just in lust. So be mindful, ladies, who you're giving your body to. You only should be giving your body to your husband, and that's it. I'm telling you. But I know this world has corrupted it. It has made it just the norm. But it's not, baby. It's not. I'm here to tell you, it's not. It's not. So do not listen to what they're telling you. So go back over those points. You guys, if I missed one in the recap, if you already watched this video, hopefully you already written it down, you guys. But my baby finna wake up, so I gotta come on. I gotta come on. Been sitting right here for over an hour, y'all. So, but I want to make sure you guys got it, y'all. And I hope this video is beneficial to you. I know I talk a lot. Okay, I know I talk a lot. Named it Godly Girl Talk for a reason, okay? So don't come over here talking about I talk too much, okay? Because this is what it is. We having girl talk. That's just what it is. We having girl talk, okay? I'm your home girl. But I hope this video has been very beneficial to you ladies. Like I said, there will be a part 2 coming, and we're gonna dig more into different ways that you will know. So if this video, I don't believe that, you know, you still think that you in a love relationship when it's lust after you don't watch this video. But if you do, I got a part 2 coming, and hopefully that part will help you know that, hey, I need to scram away from him. But anyway, make sure you like and you comment. Please, y'all, comment a flower, okay? Whatever flower, okay, that's in your emojis or whatever. Comment a flower down below so I know that you stopped by and that you have watched this video. Again, make sure you turn on that post notification bell, y'all, so you'll be notified as soon as episode 2 drops. You would not want to miss this. It's going to be even better, y'all, and I may even have a special guest. So please tune in, y'all, to the next episode, and thank you for stopping by. See y'all later.